So, and I'm sure, everyone can, of course, like find their own path. And this is not necessarily something that would even necessarily work for other people. But just for me, although I think it certainly can work, but for me, I guess I always thought I wanted to study in school. I didn't want to just study Spanish, for example, because I wanted to build other skill sets. And I knew that, being like something like a translator or something like that, like I thought I probably wanted to pursue a career outside of that. Like specifically in business, like I already had a passion kind of for business and entrepreneurship and finance. And so that's what I studied. That was my main, if you want to call it like main major. But what I did is I took extra classes and I think I had some AP credits. So it was like maybe a bit easier to do. But I knew I wanted to study both. I wanted to have the main focus be the skill set I was trying to build, which is like finance, entrepreneurship, business. But I definitely wanted to supplement it with my kind of passion for Spanish. And I thought it could possibly not even end up only being a hobby, just something I was interested in, but also I thought that possibly that could be something that differentiated me later from other candidates or allowed me to pursue some sort of business opportunity, which would be I would be uniquely positioned to pursue because I had these skills of, having lived abroad or having, fluency in another language or something like that. But it was always like, I wanted to make sure I got that core skill set as a primary goal in college and as a primary goal for my first job. So like I knew I wanted to live abroad and work abroad at some point, but I just thought it was going to be so much easier to get a job in the States first, prove myself, if you will, and then use that experience to find something abroad. And I personally am actually glad I did that. It is this kind of what I was getting at earlier. I'm sure that's not the only way. I'm sure if you're really psyched on it, you could just go directly and make it happen. But for me, that seemed to be a good path, especially since I wanted to pursue investment banking, which already is like a relatively competitive kind of hard to find, a job like right out of school. So my compromise was, again, like I looked at all the investment banks, the top ones I was interested in. I was like, which one of these has a program that has to do with my passion of like Spanish or like the Latin American region? And so that's where I found I was super lucky. I mean, I just found JP Morgan just happened to have one of the best like Latin American focused M&A groups. And I was lucky enough to, get an offer there and move to New York, which is also like a super international city. I thought it'd be like a great launch point for going abroad anyway, just in terms of like networking, meeting people. And so that's how I thought about it. I was like, get the core skill set, get the job first in the States, work a couple years, and then let's see.